I was actually watching that the whole. I watched that whole thing one day, and he says that kind of thought the whole thing. He's like, "Scoreboard doesn't lie. Drug test don't lie. It doesn't lie." I'm like,
Yeah,
so
you're on drugs
what
right
are you trying
now.
to say?
He kind of sounded like a schizo for a second there.
I think he might be slightly schizo too.
I mean, even though that the anchor before this video is saying that it wasn't funny, it can't happen, but the way he puts it off, it's funny.
Hilarious.
It's funny as hell.
I think the funniest thing about it though is it can also be sad. It's sad because if you look at him, he used to be this crazy successful
Oh yeah, he used to be like
guy.
crazy on
And
top of everything.
everybody wanted to be as successful as
well
Charlie Sheen.
because 2.5 Men was like a really successful show.
It's still lit.
It's still, even though they're not putting up new episodes anytime soon because of this, but it's still the #1 rated show on TV.
Well, exactly. And it like the show itself is funny.
Oh yeah, funny
His
as hell.
comments. I mean, he's probably on drugs every time he does the show, and that's what
But
makes him
what it
funny,
seems to me, especially in this episode, he's playing out more of the Charlie Harper character in the interview.
I think at this point it's gotten to where he can't tell fiction from reality.
Because like the one question when the interview starts, he goes, "So are you on?" So I was like, "Are you on drugs anymore?" Or do you stop? And he goes, "Look at me, duh," and he rolled his eyes up like duh, kind of like Charlie would in
That's
episode.
Charlie Harper.
That's the Charlie Harper character coming out. But I wonder if he's trying to play out Charlie Harper through himself though.
I think honestly though, once the line between fiction and reality gets blurred, you don't know where one stops and one begins. For him right about now, it might be that he doesn't know where fiction stops.
Right.
And I really do feel bad for him because he's delusioned himself into thinking that drugs and alcohol are going to fix this when no, they're not.
Oh no. I mean, you should never turn to drugs and alcohol even as a last resort, but some people just can't help it.
Yeah, I mean, he has pretty much.
But so far, he seems to be making it work for him.
Yeah, but the thing is, even his publicist
Doesn't even
walked out on him. His publicist says, "I care about him," and that's why you heard me make that comment of "yeah, right."
Well,
and you care about someone, you don't walk out on that person, but his publicist doesn't even want to work with him anymore. He's so psychotic.
He probably cares about him. He probably wishes him the best, but he just can't work with him anymore.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to work with this guy. He'd drive me crazy.
Right.
I mean, no wonder his castmates on the show hate him.
They all hate him, or just some of them?
I'm pretty sure the entire crew, according to what my dad told me, he read a report or like an interview. Literally, almost half the crew, not the cast, but the crew, walked out on him.
When?
Just recently. I think that's why they're not putting up any new episodes. They don't have any crew members. They can't stand this guy.
Huh.
I mean, they literally just went, bye. We're done. We can't work with him.
Jeez. But, I mean, they're still putting up, episodes every Tuesday, every night, and then supposedly the new ones are supposed to come out on Mondays, because that's how it normally is.
Uh-huh.
But they're not putting up any new ones, but they're putting up new ones that were recently new from,
Sam, what do you think?
Yeah.
I've never watched 2.5 Men, so...
You just gotta sit down and watch an episode because it is actually a funny show.
It is really good.
Yeah.
Aside from all the craziness. On Hulu.
Yeah, there you go. Aside from all the craziness, and I think that's what makes it really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, though, if you want my opinion, the best character is Alan.
But Alan, he's like so anal, and like the way Dad puts it, I don't know if I can say it, but he's just like he's pretty much whipped.
He is whipped,
but not just by his ex-wife, and still pays alimony and does what she says. But that's kind of beside the point. But
yes, dear.
No, I mean, he's like, because there's I forgot what the episode was about, but Judith comes to the door. She goes, "Hey, Alan, is Jake ready?" He's like, "No." It's like, Alan goes, "No." He's like, I thought you have Jake ready." "Well, Judith, he's not ready yet, and I don't care. And he goes, "Well, do you want me to talk to my attorney?" "No, I'll get ready." Jake! He seriously calls him.
Yeah, it's just, so, anyway, other than never watching 2.5 Men. What do you think about the whole Charlie Sheen deal?
He needs help.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he needs help.
And yeah, when you're a little bit bored with the redundancy of certain aspects of your life, I think that's why people do them.
Did you feel out of control a month or two ago? Do you feel more in control now?
Well, of course, yeah, but I don't know if I'd call it out of control. Just the choices I was making were not leading to the results that I wanted. So I woke up and said, dude, you're 45 with 5 kids. Let's do something different because this thing is boring. I got bored is what happened. Yeah.
You've been to rehab before. This time you did in-home rehab. First of all, what is that? And why did it work, you think, this time for you?
At-home rehab.
Well, we couldn't really call it rehab because we didn't have a license to operate one, so it was a crisis management center that we labeled the Sober Valley Lodge.
You labeled your house the Sober Valley Lodge.
Well, yeah, that's what it became.
So what happened?
And we wouldn't allow AA to be a part of it. We wouldn't allow AA to contaminate the Sober Valley Lodge, and as a result, its primary client achieved radical success.
But even if Charlie Sheen is clean, damage has been done. Damage at the Plaza Hotel in New York City, when in October he allegedly went on a drunken rampage against a porn star inside his room. His kids were right down the hall. And the conviction for assault in Colorado in 2009. Police say he held a knife to the throat of his now estranged wife, Brooke Mueller. The judge ordered Sheen to rehab. People have said you're a violent person toward women. What do you say to that?
They don't know me. Then the same people talking about those incidents weren't there, so how much can they really discuss a situation they were not involved with?
Dude, one of them is probably your wife who was there. You held a knife to her throat. She's probably scared.
You told me you want to rededicate yourself now to your kids, to being a dad.
Sure.
Are you embarrassed that your children will read about this one day?
God, no, it's talking about an education. And they're like, this, and then that's the guy, and he's our dad, and we can get all the answers and the truth. Wow, winning.
Nothing from your dad.
It's how you perceive it. Alan, listen to me.
Until last month, Sheen was winning as the highest paid actor in TV.
Yeah, so. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely needing help.
When they fall fast.
Oh,
And
yeah.
They fall fast and they fall hard.
Grace goeth before a fall.
Huh?
Grace goeth before a fall. It's in the Bible. It means that, a month ago, the guy just said it. He was the highest paid actor in TV just for that show.
Mm-hmm.
So he was in the grace. He was doing good. And now he just fell flat on his butt.
Oh, yeah.
Grace goeth before a fall.
Oh, okay. Okay. I get it.
I mean, if he seriously thinks that he's cured, he needs to have someone smack him over the head.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think what it would take to cure Charlie Sheen, and this might sound really horrible, I think what it would take to cure Charlie Sheen is a near-death experience.
Maybe.
I mean, I think and I would never wish this on anybody, but
Yeah, because that's
from my
really bad
point
to
of
wish
view, if
death on
he's
people.
this bad, what it is going to take is maybe overdosing on alcohol, drugs, something, having something get in his face, basically, and say, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Or a slap in the face of reality.
Like
be broke,
one of
horrible,
his
and
kids
homeless.
maybe getting sick.
Okay,
Mhm.
even then, I'm not so sure that'll work, because he doesn't even care about his kids. That rant that he went on that you were telling about in the hotel room where he caused like $7,000 worth of damage.
That wasn't the same as what we just heard.
That was the other
about
one.
That was-
Yeah,
that was
but
another
his
one,
kids in that rant against the hooker were right down the hall. If you're gonna rant against somebody, you make sure your kids are nowhere near that situation.
Well, yeah.
Nowhere near.
No, because you don't ever want to put them in danger, though.
Mm-mm.
Well, he wasn't in the room, so I don't necessarily think they were in danger. Maybe they were psychologically, because what do you think when you hear Dad yelling down the hall? And I can probably think what he was saying, something to the effect of, "You stupid slut!" Probably screaming and yelling in this girl's face, whom he doesn't even know.
Uh-huh.
And his kids can hear him probably down the hall.
Yeah, probably.
So they're probably looking up at, like, I guess their mom or their nanny or whoever's with them going, "Why is Daddy yelling at that girl?"
Because Daddy is on a rampage. But, yeah. Alright. See what time it is. 10:38, and we are late for the break, so that will conclude the open mic segment.
Long open mic segment.
Oh, yeah. Normally that's been done wrong very wow.
Blech.
The mouth. Anyway. Did you catch what I said there?
What?
Never mind.
What did you just say?
I said over the mouth. Anyway, so we are extremely what? Don't hit me. That's not nice. Stop hitting me.
What are we late for?
We are late for the break.
The break because we kept ranting about Charlie Sheen.
All right. So, coming up after the break is the Would You Rather segment. You are listening to... Sorry. So, after is the Would You Rather segment. So, you're listening to Mike and the crew in the morning.
Once was a turtle who got embarrassed by his friends. He tried to hide his face, but in his shell it wouldn't fit. This is where our tale begins, so sit back and enjoy the tale of the awkward turtle and his friends. Awkward turtle, so awkward it had babies, so awkward that the babies eventually had babies. Palm tree!
How does that fit?
I don't know. Let's continue.
Okay.
The turtle couldn't surf and was embarrassed by his friends, so he stayed up on the dirt making sandcastles to hide in. Eventually he decided to give surfing a try. He went up on the board to kiss the awkward days goodbye. Awkward turtle, so awkward it had babies, so awkward that the babies eventually had babies.
Palm tree!
Hey, that's mine.
Alright.
It's okay, I'll share.
Okay.
He dashed into the water, glued his fins onto the board, thinking that would help him, but the wave was much too high. He could almost touch the sky. He took a wrong turn and then kissed his friends goodbye. Awkward turtle, so awkward it had babies, so awkward that the babies eventually had babies.
Palm tree!
Oh, I know how that fits now.
How?
Awkward turtle was high up on the board when he went tumbling down right into that tree.
Palm tree!
You're right. So here ends the tale of awkward turtle, because he surfed down that wave right into his grave. Palm tree! Dead awkward turtle, sad face.
Hey guys, Mike here from Mike and the crew in the morning. And you know, if you want to go to a place where you can see some sports, grab a beer, grab some food, well, J&G Sports Bar is the place to be. They have so many specials, it's unbelievable. They got $6 lunch specials, and that includes fries and a 20-ounce soda. Basically, you get like a Philly cheese, you get Angus burger, chicken fingers, and pretty much 6 wings. I recommend the Cajun sauce because I like spicy stuff, but that's just me. Wednesday nights, from 7 p.m. to close, 2-for-1 ladies' night. That's Wells Beer and Wine. Also, what's cool, they have 2 for $2.50 cheese slices all day, every day, and they have dollar drops from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. That's Monday through Friday, and again, that's all day, every day. And what's cool is Monday and Friday, Danny Dowd with Lakeside Cornhole comes out there to do the cornhole tournaments. And what's cool about that is the people who participate in those cornhole tournaments get dollar drafts and dollar slices, but that's only for the people who are in the tournaments. So that's what they have to look forward to. And if you're a big-time poker player, come out there Friday nights and Sunday nights. On Friday, 7 p.m. to close, and Sunday, 4 p.m. to close. And you go out there, have yourself a nice poker night. And Saturday, it's 5 for $10 Bud Light buckets. It's really awesome. So, J&G Sports Bar, located on 4976 Millennium Boulevard, Orlando, Florida, 32839. They're open from 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. every day, and you know it's just a great place to be. Jason runs it, and he's a really awesome guy, really good friend of mine. And if you're going there just to hang out, they have free Wi-Fi too. So go ahead and bring your laptop in there if you want, iPhone, whatever. But yeah, J&G Sports Bar, best place to be, best pizza in town. Check them out.